first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
They are on the ropes, and he's trying to put them away. Free, putting it in your hands. Deliver the knockout blow. Let's finish this and get out of here with the W.
Got it up in time. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires. And we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Now, here's Curry, all fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Anthony Davis is out there with Davis, and it's Ajinça in at the 5. And the shot is good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Curry against Holiday. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. Releases. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Right wing. Got a piece of it. Lets it go from 14. Pelicans pull it in. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And again, it's Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going. Go Warriors, girls!
Outside Curry. He kicks to Thompson. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. And he gets it to go.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
New Orleans in the lead. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Davis has got 32 points in the game. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. And Curry, here we go. Nobody near Barnes. Rebound by Ajinça. Ajinça's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Green, the screen. Here's the screen. It's Curry with the drive. Gordon against Thompson. Holiday. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, It's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Frames it from downtown.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Holiday. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Thompson from long range. It's good. And now they trail by just 4. And here are the Pelicans now. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Shape up.
And so it's Golden State with it. Curry dishes to Green. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. Curry kicks to Thompson. Off target from three-point range. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but they...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this.
On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we hang with our newest studio show member, Kenny the Jet Smith. We give you some details and pro-am. We recap last weekend's rival day.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And tonight will feature a high-level front-court matchup. Tough, physical play. Shaq, how did you go about establishing dominance against the best of your peers?
Well, you got to realize that nothing's going to be given to you. You got to earn it. I used to be really dirty, Ernie. Talk about their mama. Talk about.
We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in L.A. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Udrich. We'll see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Clippers team in this one.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's the guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with and some guys you win because of it. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Davis in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Jordan. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thank you, Doris. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul kicks to Crawford. Pierce with a wide open look. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And Jordan with the layup.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here is Davis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Pierce against Davis. Now here's Pierce. He's tightly guarded. Again, Pierce missing.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Warriors in Oakland.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Holiday with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Davis with a screen on Pierce. Dishes it to Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Splitter is checked in for Alexis Ajinça.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Griffin. Count that one.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday dishes to Davis. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Davis setting the pick for Davis. The pass to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. They retain possession. Paul with the steal. Crawford drives in. And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Davis against Pierce. Holiday, the pass to Davis. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Splitter with a screen on Pierce. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now here's Crawford following the miss by Freak. 1:19 left in the first quarter. In a big-time jam right there.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And let's get this update now from the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Davis. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Udrih. Good.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. To the inside, Jordan, and he jams it with authority. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here is Davis. He's got 5. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Los Angeles ball.
The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Griffin, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Cole dishes to Davis. To the wing on the left. Rivers kicks to Davis. Splitter sets a screen. Pass to Cole. Deep 2 from Anderson. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Our bench is amazing.
When your starters feel that good. Swap here for New Orleans. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Davis is out there with Davis, and it's Splitter in at the center position. Crawford passes to Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back. Now Gordon. 9 points last game out, and he gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Ball outside, the feed to Crawford. Unloads from 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Davis has the open look and a miss there on the triple. The Clippers trail. Paul kicks to Jordan. Crawford, no one around him. Crawford missing again. New Orleans has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Kicks to Jordan. And it's Pierce in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Davis setting the pick for Davis. Down low and stolen by Jordan. Crawford kicks to Jordan. Griffin inside. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Davis sets a screen. Davis kicks to Davis. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Paul outside. Jordan the screen. Fades and shoots. And Davis sends it back. And we're through the first half.
Yes, Kevin, here.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He picked up 18 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. He was a big factor in helping the team come out ahead and continue their great play.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The past month has been surreal. First in assists, 9th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
Wilcox is checked in for Pierce. New Orleans also making some changes. Rivers comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Dawson's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And New Orleans also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Paul outside. Picked by Griffin. Inside, stolen by Anderson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Cole's got the ball. And that one's good. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Rebound by Ajinça. Ajinça's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From deep. And Davis can't get it to go.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Griffin against Anderson. Passes it to Dawson. 6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Paul's got 5.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And Cole kicks to Davis. He dishes it to Cole. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Pelicans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%.
And then for the Clippers, Pierce comes in for Jordan. And it's Crawford in for Wilcox. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anthony Davis is checked in for Anderson. Davis comes in for Luke Babbitt. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Rivers. And it's Drew Holiday in for Norris Cole. Woodrick, the pass to Akwebu. 18 feet out. Can't hit. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
And Davis gets it to go.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Crawford. He's got 7. Out to the wing. Here's Griffin. And it comes off the front of the rim. Davis. Off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. New Orleans on top. They finish off the 3rd quarter with a big 11-3 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Anthony Davis is out there with Alexis Ajinça. And it's Davis in at the 3. He used that pick to perfection. And that's now 18 points for Davis.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. The Pelicans also changing it up. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Davis. Rivers comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. The drive by Paul. And Davis sends it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pelicans leading by 12. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Fall outside. The open shot by Pierce. Pelicans pull it in. Ajinça's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Davis gets it to go.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And here is Paul. Here's Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Attention, Stadium Center. Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
New Orleans leading by 12. Rivers dishes to Davis. To the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
Personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Austin Rivers.
The free throw drops for Rivers.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Pierce. And he gets it to go.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
For the three. And it's Davis missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Checking out the game Paul Pierce is having. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Fark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
That's good. 12 points for Davis.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pelicans leading by 10. Pass to Ajinça. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think. Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Here's Davis, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Gordon's checked in for Austin Rivers, and it's Drew Holiday in for Norris Cole. Paul with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. They get it back. Griffin add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the 3-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Holiday. Davis with a screen on Pierce. Davis kicks to Davis, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Crawford. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 12 points for Jamal Crawford.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Davis, the pass to Davis. Feeds to Ajinça. Davis with a screen on Pierce. Davis dishes to Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pierce against Davis. Down low from 12 feet out. Here's Ajinça.
Attention Stadium Center, please. A big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Paul kicks to Pierce. From outside, off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here we go. And Davis puts it in.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Kicks it out to Crawford. The Clippers keep it alive. Goes back up. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Stolen by Pierce. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8. Cole, the pass to Davis. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. And in...
Well, Anthony, this win is...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet. Anthony Davis. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
Taxing on the neck. It's hurting my neck.
I can tell you can't take a punch.
On today's episode of NBA, we hang with our newest studio show member, Kenny the Jet Smith. We give you some details and pro-am. We recap last weekend's rival day, and of course, you can earn some VC and other prizes with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
Having a helmet on gets a little taxing on the neck. It's hurting my neck.
I can tell you can't take a punch.
On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we hang with our newest studio show member, Kenny the Jet Smith. We give you some details and pro-am. Recap last weekend's rival day, and earn some VC and other prizes with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
Having a helmet on that long gets a little taxing on the neck. It's hurting my neck.
I can tell you.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they are really playing at a high level right now, going 8-1 over the last 9 games. And tonight we have two teams who both like to get out in transition, a torrid pace, high octane, call it what you will. Kenny, your nickname, the Jet, comes to mind. Is this exactly the kind of up and down style you liked?
Oh, if you're a guard, this is the type of tempo you want to play at. No one wants to play in a half court if you have
speed advantage. And with easy baskets, you get into a rhythm, your jump shot starts falling.
Let's meet the visiting team, New Orleans Pelicans.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now fully recuperated from his injury, Tyreke Evans is back into the mix.
You know what, Kevin? It's quite cool for us to be here for his first game back. Now, I'll tell you something else. Any fears they had about his injury having ill effects on the team were swept aside pretty quickly when they began to play so well without him. They really didn't suffer in his absence very much at all.
And really, it says something about the character of this group. I mean, they've shown that resiliency and held their ground. Now, this should make them even stronger.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Davis is out there with Davis, and it's Ajinça in at center. Now Davis. He feeds it to Davis. Can't hit, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. And he gets it to go.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And it's Hibbert missing.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now, here's Ajinça. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Davis with a screen on Young. 6 to shoot. Davis kicks to Davis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Davis. Inside. Davis, the pass to Davis. Good defensive work there by Young.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Russell dishes to Bryant. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 3 to the middle. Here's Davis. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Gordon against Kobe. That's good. Kobe's got his second basket.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here is Davis. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
So it's the Lakers now. The Pelicans make their last shot. The drive by Russell. Young with no one around. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
There's a good screen. Davis kicks to Davis. Back to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Davis. Clock at 4 with the shot. That one wide left. Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. From beyond the arc, and the Pelicans get it back, and that one is good from Ajinça.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
All right, Stadium Center. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Kobe Bryant. He's around 14 points. Play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, and you know, when he's hot, it's really quite nice to watch. I mean, when he's cold, you simply sit him down. I mean, save him for the next time.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Splitters checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Evans, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at New Orleans. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And of course the Lakers just way behind.
And you know, for the Lakers, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire, but even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
Now here is Davis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
On the wing, Williams, covered by Evans. Williams kicks to Clarkson. Unloads. Here's Jones, and the rejection by Evans. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. A nice shot by Rivers.
Yeah, so much emotion is going to go through his head tonight in this one. I mean, playing in your hometown can be a bit of a nerve-wracking experience. But after that initial few possessions, I guarantee you he'll settle in and play how he normally does. So he'll be noticing the cheering section of his friends and family that'll be going crazy with each score.
Here's Evans, following the score by Lou Williams. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Davis with the bucket. Lakers trail by 5. Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Rivers. There's Porter with the 3, and it's good. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Earlier, we sat down with Freak and asked him about what the fans mean to him. Mark, you're an FOF, aren't you?
Yes,
yeah,
I am.
Right.
Big time.
Motion here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Dallenberg. Randall comes in for Jones. Kobe's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Russell in for Clarkson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Splitter. Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Holiday in for Cole. Russell is out there with Kobe. And it's Young. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 15 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Mahimi comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Young. Davis in the corner. He kicks it to Ajinça. Back to Davis. 1:39 left in the first half. Davis. No good off the front iron.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Kobe, buried from 15 feet out. Bryant's got 6.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Rivers passes to Davis. Davis with a screen on Porter. Davis sets a screen. It's Davis with the drive. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Davis. And that's 11 points for Davis.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Davis sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .44 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Russell. 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Russell. And the Pelicans also making a change. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Here's Davis. No good on the 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Williams dishes to Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Free throw good, Clarkson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he hits both. Pass to Davis. From deep three-point range. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And the first half.
Kevin.
The Pelicans. 34. Your safety.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 11 points and 2 blocks.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Davis, and it's Davis at the small forward.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And so Young nails them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Davis with a screen on Russell. And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Young. Right side Russell. To the inside, and Bryant kicks to Hibbert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And 12 points for Davis.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, there's no doubt.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell, he's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 16 points, 7 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And the basket by Gordon.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
Here is Russell. He has 6. Young outside. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mahinmi's checked in for Julius Randle.
Substitution for the Lakers. Jan Mahinmi.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Pelicans leading by 6 to the left side wing. New Orleans moving it around. Davis kicks to Davis. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Davis setting the pick for Davis. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Hibbert with the screen. Bryant dishes to Hibbert. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Davis with a screen on Russell. Davis, the pass to Davis. Here's Ajinça, and Hibbert with the block. Back to Russell. Lets a floater go.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And Davis gets it to go.
Timeout call for the Lakers. All right, Stadium 7. Look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. And you look at Young, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Splitter's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Here's Davis. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 9. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Porter, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Davis missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Davis with the double team. Williams outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Evans with it. Davis up top. Plenty of space. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Screen by Dallenberg. Jones kicks to Dallenberg. Davis with the double team. Dallenberg dishes to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Clarkson, that's good from 17 feet away. Clarkson's got 7.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
16 feet away, and Davis gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Clarkson. He has 7. To the left wing, there's Porter with the 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
6 seconds left to play in the third. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans lead by... And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles with some changes. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Hibbert. Mahimi comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Russell in for Young. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Splitter. Davis comes in for Anderson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Holiday in for Rivers. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. You've got Russell. Williams is out there with Mahimi. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pelicans leading by 12.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Davis kicks to Gordon. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. There's the pass to Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Dallenberg. Randall comes in for Mahinmi. And Nick Young is subbed in for Clarkson. And Davis, here we go. Davis, the pass to Davis. And again, New Orleans has no up. Lakers trail by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bryant drives in. It's stolen by Ajinça.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Davis kicks to Davis. Back to Davis. There's the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's now 26 points for Freak.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Lakers.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Davis. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Bryant's shot is good.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Holiday dishes to Davis. Davis with a screen on Young. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Davis. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level I thought was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And so it's the Lakers with it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The shot by Bryant, no good.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Davis
inside.
against Porter. Davis setting the pick for Davis. Feeds it to Davis. Back to Davis. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here.
Well, Tyreek of
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed... And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me...
Do you feel any pressure to keep the winning streak alive?
No. As basketball players, we're prepared for this kind of stuff. It's what we do. Streaks and pressure, that's for you all to talk about, not us.
Any reason you were in such an offensive group tonight?
Not really. Dumb luck. Lots of practice. Good play calls by Coach. I don't know, you tell me. You were watching, weren't you? Anyway, what up? Next question.
How is your relationship with the fans?
Oh, I love the fans. I mean, they're everything to me. Hearing them cheering, chanting my name, even holding up cutouts of my head sometimes. I mean, it's an unbelievable feeling. This team goes out there every night trying to win games for them, trying to bring a championship back home for them. They feed what we do each and every game. And that's why I try to get out there and give back. Spend time with them when I can, show my appreciation. I love the fans, man. I love them.